Hello everyone, I'm back for another reading. I'm gonna pull on the energy and see what is to come. Do for the world. See what we need to know. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. This reading cannot be used as facts, but only opinions. What do we need to know? What is the energy surrounding the world at the moment? So we have Magician and the Mirror. Okay, so this is power, but power used what I call wrongly, right? These are the magicians that are behind the scenes that, abuse power. Hostilities. They're creating hostilities on purpose. It also looks like they're fighting. So I will say, like, these are like the world leaders, like fighting against each other, creating a lot of hostile energies. Can I get a clarification on the hostilities? It has to do with money. It has to do with money because there's financial constraints. So there's conflicts surrounding money. So they're trying to figure out, I literally feel like the world is like in debt. Can I get a clarification on the financial constraints? Oh my gosh. Yeah, because there's no strategy. The cards are like going crazy right now. So there's no strategy as far as like the finances, and it's like nobody gets along. It's like the reason why they fight is because like nobody is really getting along. Can I get a clarification on the strategy? A lot of people have, we'll just say they have really big egos and a struggle with power. Like, I want to be in power, like that type of thing. Like, I want to be the powerful one. I want to call the shots. Can I get a clarification on the envy? And it has to do, it's men. The thinking man. So it's the battle of the leaders that are men that are creating those hostilities. Can I get a clarification on the thinking man? And it's like they're manifesting this, and there's a lot of anxiety surrounding it as well. There's anxiety surrounding the financial constraints, okay? So, yeah, there's anxiety. Can I get a clarification on the anxiety? Angel of Balance. There are angels working behind the scenes, creating a balance. So it's like, whatever it is you're planning, we're going to stop it because you're misusing, like, power. And it's like, you're not allowed to do that. Can I get a clarification on the Angel of Balance? Yeah, blossoming abundance. So it looks like they're trying to cheat, let's say, the system. They're trying to cheat, like, the universal laws when it comes to blossoming this abundance, and they're not allowed to do that anymore. So it's like you're gonna get popped anytime that you try, basically. Like, you'll sure manifest, let's say, a storm really quick. There's appreciation. I feel like, can I get a clarification on this appreciation? They're closed off with the fourth chakra, so this is the heart. So the reason why they feel this way, because they're not heart-centered. They don't have an emotional connection, which would be like a love frequency, love for all things. That's what's creating this problem right here, because it's more of a love for power, a love for money, and not a love for humanity. The Temple Path. So what's happening here is they don't like the path that we're going here because it has to happen. So we got the temple path. We're the angels, right? The ones working behind the scenes that are creating a balance. They're making this purpose happen, the temple path, to create changes, because what has been in the past, yeah, all this deceit. So here's the deceit and the strategy. It doesn't work anymore. And it's like, you know, the same things that they used to do, it just doesn't work. And they feel at a loss. Can I get a clarification on the deceit? What is this deceit? Contracts, they're being removed. Contracts are being removed. Like, you're forced to leave. There's the walking away, right? So they're losing their positions, and they're like, what do I do? I am nothing if I don't have this position. But they're forced to leave. So it's like we'll call it the council of leaders in the world, right? Like presidents, queens, kings, blah, blah, blah. The ones that are misusing and abusing power, you're out of here. Your contract is broken because this isn't allowed. Can I get a clarification on the walking away? Possibilities, opening up possibilities, way better possibilities. Can I get a clarification on this? And a victory, because this is for, okay, so here's the health, all right, cornucopia. It's my health card. And victory. So what was like created? What was created by like this deceit, it didn't work out. There's no victory in it. There's no victory in their plan, and that's where they're like upset about it. The garden and the gate. There's a balance. So we got the garden and the gate. So I feel like this was something that was planned for like a really, really long time, and they had no idea this was like coming. So, and then we got the yin yang. So this is a balance in all things, like karma, a balance of light and darkness, a balance of feminine and masculine. So it's a balance like in just general. And it's been behind the scenes. So this gives me the feeling like these angels, like behind the scenes, have been overlooking this situation for a long time and just like hiding behind the scenes, right? Yeah, this has to do with the 3D. So the third chakra right here. So I feel like, and then look how there's the angel on that. Look at that. We can also call these ETs as well. So this is like being within the 3D, and they really did know it. Like overseeing things, creating a balance. There was a decision that needed to be made. Can I get a clarification on this indecision? There's a decision that had to be made. Yep. Okay, so we have door to value here. So there was the way that, excuse me, the way that things were moving, they didn't see any value in it whatsoever. It was just what to benefit, like how to benefit themselves. So the 3D here is just like, it's going nowhere. Literally, it's just a dead end. But we got the 5th chakra here, which would be, I'm going to read this as the 5D. So the 5D is here. Can I get a clarification on the 5th chakra? And look how there's another angel in there too. All tied up. So there's an energy right now because there's stuck in between these changes that are at play right now in this transition. So I will say that a lot of people that aren't ready for like this big transition as far as like frequency and becoming in a more heart centered frequency. This has them all freaked out. It's like they're fighting against each other because they don't know what else to do. They're feeling all tied up. I'm not sure how to deal with this. I'm exhausted too, you know, that kind of a feeling. But there's a withdrawal, okay? So the community, we have the community here, right? And there's a removal, okay? So those that we typically will see, you know, of course, on social media, things like that, leaders, there's a removal and there's the feminine coming out, and the feminine is upright. So here's the rays of the feminine here as well. Can I get a clarification on the thinking woman? Okay, door to personal healing and happiness. This is a time for the feminine to heal, okay? The feminine has to heal. So we have the thinking woman not being able to heal, and it is the time to heal. So that's a message for all of the feminine. Now's the time of healing. So if you are feeling emotional, you know, dealing with personal healing, this is why. Because this is invoking a lot of changes, a lot of healing frequencies for the world. Got the world card. So this is for the world. This is the rise and releasing attachments. Okay, so releasing all of the old. So the old traditions, how the feminine has been treated, we'll say across the world. So it's releasing all of that, right? The attachment. So release, what this is saying is this healing is releasing what has happened, and yeah, fully healing that. Can I get a clarification? Happy family. Okay, so this is going to change so much. A lot. This is going, the frequencies are actually going to create humans to have a better bond with other humans, to actually feel like, hey, we're not enemies, we can actually get along, we're not segregated, like for example, races, we're not segregated anymore, like their deceit doesn't work anymore, like, and then also like the masculine against the feminine against the masculine. It becomes a family, you know, unity, equality, like for all. That's the whole purpose. It looks like that's coming. Can I get a clarification on this happy family? Yes, but then there's a lack of patience though, because a lot of people are really, really tired. And we have angel of balance. Angel of strength, okay? So there's a lack of strength and patience here. Like, the world needs to have patience here. As there are being, you know, there is changes that are being made. Look at that. There's going to be more women in power. Women holding a coin. There's going to be, look at this, contracts as far as women and changing things, but it's going to be like a transition over time. So caring connections, and then women holding a coin. So it looks like there's going to be more, I've seen this in previous readings, there's going to be more women in power to help this transition for us to create this change here. So caring connections, bringing two people, you know, bringing everybody really together. Can I get a clarification on those caring connections? A man holding a coin, and this is like the masculine. There's a lot of masculines that are stepping down because they have to balance, become heart in the heart. Yeah, they have to see it because there's a 6th chakra. And this is seeing like what's going on, okay? And then here they are right here. So there's a change that takes place for the masculine here where they heal, where they step into the 4 and 5D frequencies, because what is needing is that they need to get through the some. This is relating to some of the masculine, even the feminine, because we have the goddess of the moon being in reverse. This is really stepping into your power, but a power of love frequency, okay? Because that's the way that it should be, is to have love for all things. And it hasn't been that way. So this has to, what I'm getting here is everyone needs to take action now on creating and helping this change take place. This is all about the heart, love, even loving ourselves, self-care, self-love. And the feminine needs to rise fully and in their power. So I think I'm going to leave that there. Healing. Healer of the ages. So a lot of healing going on. So I hope that helps. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.